the craft supplies, all of the many craft supplies collecting dust in your closet. What do you reach for perhaps the very most often? It might be that paper cutter, it could be maybe baker's twine. Well, today we're suggesting you take a second look at a somewhat forgotten tool. Most women own one, maybe a few more. We're pulling out the most basic circle paper punch, and paper artist Jen Schow is here from her YouTube series, Use It or Lose It, to tell us why we should be reaching for that circle punch. Once again, it's great to have you. Great to meet you in person.
Thank you.
So, use it or lose it is kind of that's your mantra,
it's my
right?
thing. If you have it, use it or get rid of it. It doesn't need to take up space.
It doesn't sit there. So, with that kind of set as the overarching definition, the circle punch, do we use it or lose it?
I say use it. It is amazing. There are so many things you can do with this. I've just brought a few things here today to show you with the circle punch, but wow, I could do an hour, more than an hour on just the circle punch alone.
Just that one punch could carry you down the craft rainbow.
For sure.
Down the craft road. Is there a certain size that you think kind of trumps all as far as the circle kind of diameter?
I really think it depends on what you want to do with it. And as we get talking about these different projects, maybe you'll understand what size would be good for you. But I have a bunch of sizes and I use them all, so I love them.
Like, how many do you own? Here's a craft room confession.
Of just circles?
Yeah.
Probably at least 10.
Okay. I thought I had a good of like 3 or 4. I think I was counting 4 different sizes. But you can adapt these projects then depending on the size of circle punch you own.
Yeah.
Let's jump in. You brought some really cute inspiration for us.
Thanks.
Where should we start?
Okay, we're gonna start over here with some simple greeting cards.
Okay.
So these are just so simple. You can see right away on the cards that this first one right here just has a bunch, like 4 hearts. Simple, done. You can use the same punch to like seal the envelope up, and you punch it, punch it, punch it. You're done in less than 5 minutes. It's so easy. And now this one up here is just a bunch of circles to make a polka dot background. Another easy way to use your punch. And again, I did a circle punch here for a little envelope seal, which I think is really fun.
I think the proof is in this guy right here. Simple circles can really dress up a basic square. I mean, that's a darling card you'd be proud to send. It has that extra handmade, homemade touch to it. But it was just using that one punch.
And if you use a bunch of one thing, it always makes an impact. So that's a great way to do it, is when you use multiples.
Group that shape together.
Yeah.
Good tip. All right, a banner is another application for the circle punch.
Yeah, so this one's super simple. You can see this banner draped here across the front. I kept it really simple. You could jazz it up if you wanted to. But I wanted to show you really quickly how easy this banner is to put together.
Yeah, please.
I've punched out a bunch of circles. Now my circles have some scallops on them, and I am totally digging the fall, as you were talking about before.
You're into fall mode?
I'm into fall mode, but I also love florals, so you mix them together and you got my perfect match here.
Yeah, burnt orange flowers kind of crosses the bridge on both seasons.
And you'll see that in my different projects here, but I just have a piece of twine here, and then I've got a circle, and what you're gonna do is just fold the circle in half, and then just add a little bit of adhesive. I like to add it right down the center because then you can make the string stick to it.
Okay.
So you can just kind of stick it there.
It doesn't get easier than this,
Close
but the impact
it up.
is there.
There's one done. This whole banner you could do in 15 minutes, especially if you got your kids to punch the circles for you first.
Like this is labor.
These are good projects to do with your kids if that's something that you're interested in.
These are motor skills. This
yeah,
is education.
totally. And it's easy for them, and you still get to do something together.
And where the effect of this banner is dainty, you talked with the cards about grouping together. Could you layer and drip and kind of droop a bunch of these banners for that wow impact? Absolutely.
You could add letters on here to spell out a word and put it on your mantle or something. You could add flowers to it. I'll show you some flowers here in just a minute.
Okay.
I think that's what we're going to talk about next. But anyway, these are really great banners. You could add whatever you want to them.
Yes. All right, you get an award. I don't know if you knew this when you walked in the door.
Oh.
You're bringing the first pumpkin project
Yay.
to our craft corner. We're excited. Tell us how you did this.
Okay, so this pumpkin is just, oh my gosh, this is the easiest, funnest little thing.
So cute.
Yeah, so you can choose, you can see on these examples that I have brought here, I've got some that are just a single color, some that are multicolored, some that have patterns, some vellum ones that have that little see-through element to them.
Yeah, I like that peekaboo.
Yeah, so you can really take this in any way that you want it to, but basically you're gonna take 4 or more circles.
Okay.
And I like to do it so that there's 2 of the same thing together, because then when you open it up, you're gonna get that little peekaboo. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take 4 circles.
And these are the bigger guys, right? Like the 3
These are the big ones.
Okay.
So this is a 3-inch punch. Now punches really don't come much bigger than 4 inches, I don't think. So you're not gonna get anything too much bigger than that. And I forgot my stapler.
Stapler, paging, Tiffany. Oh look, she's on the move.
Much.
She's on the move. How many should I bunch up in my little hand?
We're gonna get, you can get you know what? You can really put as many as your stapler will hold together.
Thanks, Tiff.
But
There you
I'm
go.
just going to use just 4 here.
Okay.
And I'm just going to staple it right in the middle.
Okay.
And then all you're going to do is start folding these out. Now, I didn't line this up very well. If I was taking my time, I would maybe think about lining the stripes of the words up.
We don't have time to line up
But we're not
stripes.
going to do that today.
We're pumpkin making.
Yeah. So basically, and then you just fluff out the layers. And then the more that you put in there, the fuller your pumpkins can be. So you can see this little tiny one here.
Cute, Jen.
It has a whole bunch of different layers. And then if you do it with just the 4, you get just a little bit of a more sparse look. Now, what I like to do also is just cut off the bottom. You can see there, so it has a nice sturdy stance. You just boop, snip the bottom
give it a
off
little base.
to give it a base.
Yes, those are so cute, and the stem just makes it on top. Those are adorable. You could make those all the day long.
Totally.
Fill out your dresser or your nightstand and just decorate till the cows come home. All right,
Yes.
couple more. You said the flowers.
I want to show you really quickly too that you can do this on a bag as a little topper, and you don't even have to. You don't have to cut off the base. You can just fluff it out like that.
Cute.
And then here we've done it with a heart punch instead, and it just has turned into an apple for a nice little teacher gift.
Oh, darling, still September ahead of us, so that's
I
a
know,
good theme.
yeah.
About a minute left. Tell me what you did with the flowers.
Okay, so the flowers, the same basic idea as the pumpkin. You're gonna take a bunch of circles, you're gonna staple them together.
Okay.
Let's just these ones look great. We're just gonna staple these right together. It's gonna look awesome.
Circles everywhere. I
do.
love it. We are surrounded.
Circle punches are seriously the most versatile thing. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna smush it. And you're gonna take each layer and you're gonna smush it.
I'm laughing because this appears to be therapeutic. The
But-
way your fingers are at work.
And you can't mess this up because you're just crumbling it into a ball. And look, there's a little vellum layer there.
Oh, that's darling. That's darling.
You're just gonna smush it and then fluff it out.
That's
and
a
you've got
technical
a
term.
cute little
Smush.
circle. And then you can make the leaves by just punching a circle and then using the circle punch to punch a leaf shape out of it
Love
as
it.
well.
And where's our envelope? Fifth and final project.
Okay, envelopes right here. These are itty, itty, bitty,
Cute.
tiny. This is made from the 3-inch circle punch. And it is really, really simple. I'm just gonna show you here real quick. We take our circle, we fold 2 ends in, then you fold the bottom up and the top down, and you've got the cutest little note, like you can stick a tiny little note in there for your kid in their lunchbox.
That's adorable.
It's so cute, and we know tiny things are cute, so my daughter loves that.
Yes, anything mini.
Yes,
Doubles the darling
definitely.
factor for sure. You've done your job. Proven your point. The circle punch has a place in our craft stash. Where can we get more of your inspiration, this use it or lose it approach?
You can find me on craftyjenschow.com and my YouTube channel. I'm Jen Schow over there. Every week I post a new video about something we're going to use or lose, and we're going to talk about paper scraps next, which the circle punch is great for too.
Yeah, so if you've got it, use it is the point.
Absolutely.
Jen helps you do that. We'll link you over to her YouTube channel from our website. Great to have you. Great
Thank you
job.
so
Thank
much
you
for
so
having
much.
me.